Everybody's like, you're 29. I'm like, I'm 29.
JudesTube.
Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today on JudesTube, I want to talk about turning 30. I know it's kind of wild. I don't know if any of you guys know that I am turning 30, but I'm going to be turning 30 in July this year. And yeah, it's kind of crazy to think about. I feel like there's a lot of queer people, especially, that don't really imagine themselves getting a little older. Not that 30 is old, it's not old at all, but a lot of queer people, I think, don't expect to grow old, and you don't see too many queer people growing old. You know, there's a lot of hate out there and a lot of stuff. So being able to grow old as a queer person is really awesome, and I'm looking forward to my 30s. But I just want to take a look back on where I've been and what I've gone through, and just talk about my feelings on turning 30 and stuff like that. So yeah, let me share my thoughts and feelings. Something that I really wanted to hit on was when I was around the age of 20, 21, 22, I was going through really big internet presence. You know, it was a lot, and I loved it, and I felt like I was on a high, and I don't know if I was able to fully grasp what I could have accomplished with my platform at that time. So I feel like a lot of it kind of slipped through my fingers, and after breaking up with my partner Cody, who I was very online with, like we shared our relationship online a lot, I kind of took a tumble in my life, and I don't think I've ever, well, I am now. I don't think for the last years in my 20s, I don't think I was able to really climb out of it and get back to a solid me ground. I feel like I don't want to say wasted, but I feel like I did waste a lot of my 20s, especially my later 20 years. I feel like I was hiding away from the world and trying to push through, but not actually making it through to the other side of whatever it is. I don't know, depression. It was not good. I was not going out. I'm still working on going out and being social. I feel like I cut myself off from a lot of the world and a lot of people and things that I used to love to do, and I didn't live to my fullest when I was in my 20s, and that's something that I majorly regret, is not pushing myself to be more and live my life. I felt like I was like waking up every day just to go back to sleep, and that was really hard, and I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that are experiencing that, and it's okay that I experienced that and that I went through that and whatnot, because it got me to where I am now, turning 30 and realizing, hey, I gotta take my life by the reins and make it, life's what you make it, blah, 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 blah. So you kind of gotta, nobody's gonna come save you. No one's coming to save you. You have to save yourself. And that's something that I really needed to learn over the last couple of years. So I wouldn't say that I wasted my 20s, but I feel like it was not, I wasn't able to enjoy my 20s as much as I wanted to, and that's okay, because, you know, not everybody's journey is always sunshines and rainbows, which I love to see life as, and it's hard to accept the fact that I didn't push myself and I didn't save myself, and I let myself kind of drown a little bit in sadness and sorrow, and dimmed my light and kind of lost a lot of who I am, and I have to rediscover who I am and learn to love who I am again. I don't know, this is really hard for me to make. I feel like I haven't been able to fully share and talk about how hard it was for me to go through a lot of the years in my 20s not feeling worthy, not feeling like I deserve love or that I deserve a good life anymore. I think that like having the like crazy like cool, awesome beginning in my like early 20s was really great, and then I lost my first T for T partner, and you know how that goes. The first T for T breakup is always kind of like the worst, and you'll always remember them and whatnot. And it was just, it felt like a fall from something that was so fun and beautiful, and I kind of like, I don't know if I want to share, but like I ended up being formed in the hospital, and I don't know if anyone knows this because it's not like shared information, and I'm not trying to like put blame on anyone, but my relationship with someone, you guys probably can figure out who it was, but they were my security guard in the hospital, and I feel like I was kind of taken advantage of because they were 10 years older than me, and they gave me their number and then kind of saw that I was not in a good place, and I feel like I was taken advantage of in that situation. And not to say that the whole relationship was bad or anything like that, but I do feel like it wasn't appropriate, and I just kind of like continue to be with people that I just like, they showed me any kind of anything, attention, and I would immediately be like, I can be with this person because they give me attention. And now that I'm older and kind of went through some things, and I went through 3 years of like kind of being single and not doing well, and I think I've realized like you don't have to jump at every single opportunity that somebody like gives to you. You can sit back and say, is this good for me? Will this align with me, kind of thing. I don't know, it's hard to look back and see things like that. I don't know. I personally think that like if you're in the hospital because you're trying to like hurt yourself, you're clearly in a very vulnerable state, and someone to kind of take advantage of that and do that, you know, 10 years older than you is kind of not, I don't think that wasn't really cool, you know what I mean? Even if it was maybe from a good place, but unprofessional, not cool. Kind of wish that whole situation didn't happen, but it did. And I've been through multiple situations after that where they weren't good, and I've been hurt. And, you know, not to say that I haven't hurt people as well, but, you know, we live and learn, and those were my 20s. And I kind of have to like accept that and live with that and sit with that and be okay with that, because what else am I supposed to do? Not be okay with it. This is my life, and I have to accept it. And now I'm moving into my 30s, and I have a little bit of a better head on my shoulders, and I kind of know a little bit more of what I want out of life and what I want to see in my life. So yeah, it's really hard for sure to push yourself to go get those things and move towards those things, and not everything's gonna happen obviously right away, and you have to slowly make your way towards those beautiful things that you want in your life, and every day is like a little stepping stone to get there, and you just gotta keep working towards what you want, and keep manifesting what you want, and keep in mind what you want, and be positive. And that's not to say be blindly positive, but definitely being positive and looking at the positive in things and letting certain things go, I think will help you. But yeah, I don't know. I turning 30, I don't think I'm scared of like being 30. I think that I feel like I'm a lot younger. Like I don't, like my little sister is just turned 28, and I'm like, I don't even feel 28. Like I feel like I'm still like 25, 26. I feel like a lot of like the COVID years also took a lot from our like everyone, and we all feel kind of like stunted from that time, and we all just feel kind of jumbled, and like we're in a different parallel universe or something. But I think kind of taking control and taking the reins of your life and being like, this is my life and this is what I want out of it is really important, and manifesting and working towards things, and not just laying in bed all day waiting for night to come. And then, you know, just, I had a lot of days like that. I had a lot of days where I would just waste away almost, you know, and it hurts to think about that. It hurts knowing that I went through a lot of that and I didn't know how to crawl out of it. And again, there's no one coming to save you. You have to save yourself. Ooh, I knew I was gonna cry in this video. I told my partner, Mika, I was like, I'm gonna cry. And they're like, why are you gonna cry? It's a lot to look back and realize that you were the one who let yourself be in those spots and you didn't help yourself for so long. And I wish I helped myself sooner, but that's not the reality. The reality is I'm here now and I'm working on it now, and that's okay. It's okay to go through some really bad years. It's okay not to be okay sometimes, but maybe just don't let it consume you for as long as I let it consume myself. And I feel like I've lost a lot of like who I am and my confidence in who I am. I used to love just talking and being myself and sharing who I am with other people, and I feel like I'm so scared to speak around people because I'm worried about what I'm gonna say, and I'm like, where did the confidence go? Where did Jude go? Where are you? And I'm slowly bringing Jude back into my life and being alive again, and it's just hard. It's just hard not being yourself for so long, just being like a shell of a person, and you know, just watching the days go by is really hard. And yeah, I don't know if it's embarrassing to like let people know that I've been through that and that it was hard, but it's the truth. It's the truth of the matter that I did go through that, and it was really hard. And you can get through it if you're going through something like that. It's not always going to be like that forever, but you kind of got to do the work to get out of it. And it's, again, a slow start. It's not going to be fixed all in one day, all in 1 month. You know, it takes a long time to get out of it, to get out of that mindset, because you tell yourself all these negative things, and you got to wake up and tell yourself the positive things and reaffirm the positive things in your life and say the awesome things to yourself to give yourself that love again, because self-love and self-worth is so important, and I'm still working on that really hard. I definitely lost it along the way, and I miss being an inspiration to people. I miss being an inspiration for myself. You know, I'll have like really cool people follow me online, and I'll be like, they must see that I'm interesting and cool, and I am interesting and cool, and it's not all about others' validations. It's, you gotta like dig deep and find it for yourself. You have to do what you want to see. It's not what others want to see. And again, people online can see that. If you're doing something for the validation of others, people will be able to like sense that and feel that energy of like you just wanting other people's attention, and it's not from your heart and from yourself, you know. So being able to stand in yourself and be proud of what you create and who you are is really important. And yeah, it's okay to not do everything you wanted in your 20s, and that's what I didn't do. I'm so sorry for crying a lot of this, but I wanted to do so many things in my 20s and I didn't do them, and that's okay, because I got my 30s, and well, hopefully I got my 30s. You never know what's gonna happen in life, but hey, I got time to do things that I want to do, and it's gonna be okay, and it's gonna be beautiful, and life's gonna be awesome. It really is. Life is amazing. I keep saying life's gonna be awesome. Life is awesome. I know it may not be awesome all the time, but keep working towards it and keep living your truth and your best life. That's all I gotta say. And of course, I'm sad to see my 20s go without feeling like I lived up to my full potential, and like those were my like youthful years, you know, and the youth is like slipping away, but that's okay. You don't always have to be youthful, and there's always another generation after you, and there's always going to be someone younger, there's always going to be someone older. Like, age is just you know, how you grow and how you live your life as a person. We only have a certain amount of time on the earth, so kind of make what you can out of it and love your life and make it beautiful and whatever you need it to be. So that's why I'm trying to post again on YouTube, because I love posting on YouTube. It makes me feel connected to people, and I love editing the videos. When I'm editing the videos, I'm usually smiling all the time at the computer. Maybe not so much at this video, but I think hopefully I can connect with some people on this and show them that even if you feel like you didn't live your fullest life in your 20s, you still got your 30s to go. Like 30s is a whole new chapter, and it's gonna be beautiful, and I'm excited. It's gonna be crazy to call myself 30. I don't know how I feel about that. A lot of people are like, aren't you 28? And I'm like, I feel like I'm younger. And everybody's like, you're 29. I'm like, I'm 29. And soon I'm gonna be 30, and it'll go on and on from there, and I'm just gonna keep getting better and brighter, and I'm not gonna get myself back into a deep hole. I don't want to go back there. I need to be my own savior and save myself from going back into a dark place like that. So yeah, in general, I just wanted to say that even if you didn't live your life the way you wanted to, there's still time, and you can do it, and you can live the life you want to live. You can do it. I believe in you guys. I'm also saying this for myself. I can live the life I want to live, and it's gonna be amazing. It is amazing, and the future is bright and beautiful. But yeah, if you connect with this video, leave me some comments about how you connected. Leave a like, because, you know, I could use some of those, and it's always nice to see the likes on the videos. And if you aren't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe, and I hope to see you next time in the next video. Bye!